What's up, everybody? TK with TK Homes, TK Academy style, Zillow 101 training. We're going to go over how a call comes in, background info on that, how to give the consumer what they're looking for, and how to increase that conversion rate as much as possible. So, Alex here, I'm connecting you to a local agent now. Prior to this point, these conversations have gone through an extensive questioning process. What I mean by that is they've gone through a multi-piece question / automated system just to qualify these leads. That's why Zillow has such a high level of lead quality. So by the time they get to the Alex here, connecting you to a local agent, they've gone through numerous questions in a pretty extensive conversation already, so they could be on edge. I say that because you can get somebody that is totally fine, they'll do whatever it takes because they really, really want to talk to an agent, or they really simply just wanted to get into a house because they wanted to see it and they want to buy it. We've seen it on both ends. We've seen the extremes on the top. We've seen the extremes on the low. So after the Alex question, it's going to be they're looking for a showing. After they're looking for a showing, they're really not super interested in asking a gazillion more questions. They've already kind of been qualified by somebody from a Zillow staff or their automated system. So what they're really trying to do is they've clearly expressed interest on a property. They've already put in a time that they'd like to see it. If we're trying to really truly cater to a consumer experience, they're just looking to get into these properties. So the number one thing here is schedule a showing. Once you schedule that showing, we can then use the next piece to set expectations. After we set the expectation, which a good example would be, okay, hey, I see you want to see that at 10 a.m. Let me quick book that for you. Here's what's going to happen next. I'm going to book this showing and I'm going to receive a confirmation back. I'm going to send you a text message on my cell. That way you don't have to continually go through this multi-hoop jump through for Zillow. You'll have my personal contact info. We can skip all that nonsense. After I do that, I'm going to send you through that text message again a final confirmation that we're approved for that showing. Lastly, you're going to get a Zillow survey, 24 hours in the next little while here. If you feel like I was able to accomplish everything you were looking to do, we would really appreciate it if you filled out that survey because it really helps our business grow. And we would really appreciate that. After that, I'd really look forward to seeing you tomorrow or Wednesday at 1 o'clock for our showing. If you think of anything else, you will have my cell phone. I'm a text message and a phone call away. I'll see you then. Boom, done. Cut the conversation off. At this point, you've got a showing scheduled. You've set expectation for what's going to happen next. Biggest piece of this process, you guys, follow through with what you just told them you're going to do. Don't text them a half hour later. Don't send them a confirmation text, yada, 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 with just a picture of a confirmation showing. Use this as a start of your rapport building. You don't need to do it on the initial conversation because they've already gone through a bunch of hoops. They're already annoyed to have to sit here and talk to somebody else again. So if you want to have the highest rate of conversion, here is the foolproof plan to get there. If you want to take it to the next level and you're outside of the conversation now and you've officially texted them, you've got the showing confirmed, and you want to really go above and beyond and show them there's absolutely no reason not to continue working with you, you can send them comps. Hey, we've got the showing scheduled for tomorrow. Just wanted to let you know here's a few other active places in the area. Here's a few places that have sold. Here's kind of where I'm seeing the price point. Here's what to expect when we get there tomorrow or Wednesday or whatever the case may be for your appointment. They're going to have a realistic expectation of where the price should be with your comps. If you send them active places like, hey, here's one that's right down the road, might be a little bit of what you're looking for, maybe you book that one too. Just like, hey, go above and beyond, show them. In the event that they had been temporarily working with somebody, you're going to give them a whole lot of reasons not to continue working with that individual. That's why it's not super imperative to find out if this individual has an agent already. If you want to really do your due diligence and say, hey, just wanted to make sure, on the legal side of things, I want to make sure you're not under contract with another agent helping you right now because then I legally can't help you. But in the event that, hey, have you looked at all these showings? Or if you start to bombard them with questions, they're going to get turned off. They might not give you what they're looking for. They might already be like, dude, I was just trying to get into a house. You know, some of our other team members have gone through some situations like this is just too much information, whereas they went on Zillow for one particular reason. They want to get into a house or they wanted to ask a question. So just let them do it. Give the consumer what they're looking for. This is going to really, really help create your conversion rate to really go up at a very fast rate. It's going to help people have better conversations, which means better consumer score. It's going to help everything go up.